Yoga Club. Hello and welcome to Yoga Club, which this week is all about dinosaurs, monsters and aliens, all very fascinating creatures which make such good stories. After our first video, I will be back with our first shout-outs of the Yoga Club. So get ready to clomp and stomp and I'll see you after.
Aren't they pretty? Can you see the picture? It's a monster! It's Biggles the monster. Oh, what's Biggles doing? He's doing yoga. He's doing crocodile pose. Lowering our hands. How cool! Biggles is a very big monster. So let's begin in our clompy monster pose. Coming up to stand, we take our feet nice and wide. We fold all the way forwards to take our ankles and we lift our feet up and down as we say clomp, 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 clompity clomp, clomp, clomp. Rolling up to stand. Now Biggles only knows one word, which is Biggles. Can you say that? Biggles. Yes, well done everyone. Now, Biggles goes for a walk, and being a very playful monster, he likes to walk in all sorts of fun and different ways. He likes to take big squelchy steps through the muddy puddles. Coming all the way up to stand, we come to stand nice and tall, and we take a big step forward. Here we go. Squelch. We bring the soles of our feet together and keep our legs nice and wide so they're in a hole shape. Biggles falls straight down, rolling all the way onto our backs, our legs and our arms in the air. And now he's at the bottom of a deep, dark pit. This hole was a trap covered in branches and leaves, set to capture Biggles. But Biggles does no such thing. He sits calmly, with his legs out long in front of him, and he reaches forwards towards the little girl, checking that she's okay. He picks her up. Let's pick up one of our feet and cradle it in our arms. He's a bit worried about her. That was quite a big fall, but she seems to be okay. Let's switch sides, popping that foot down, picking up the other side, tucking it into our elbow and cradling on the other side. Sometimes, when someone appears different to us, we might be afraid of them, unsure. But as we've learnt in this story, that's probably not the right thing to do. In fact, just because someone is different doesn't mean we should be unkind. It means we should be even more kind. We should get to know each other. Learn to understand the world from someone else's point of view. In our lives, we will meet lots of different people who are very different to us. Be kind. Be thoughtful. And do your best to make friends. Slowly now we begin to wake up.
Welcome back! Now, if you are on the app, I hope you enjoyed that. And if you enjoyed the preview on YouTube, head over to Cosmic Kids app, where the whole adventure is waiting for you. app.cosmickids.com is where you go. Before our next video, I want to say a couple of little hellos. Hello to Sienna from India, who loves Frozen and Betsy the Banana and would love to see Raya and the Last Dragon. I would so love to do that. I love it and I love the movie and would love to do it. Thank you very much, Sienna. And a big hello to Olivia in Blue Point, New York. I love you guys too. And thanks so much for writing in. Now to our next dinosaur-tastic video. I'll see you after for another couple of shout-outs.
Hello everyone, welcome to Cosmic Kids. I'm Jaime and this is your place for yoga, stories and fun. It's easy. All you've got to do is copy the moves I do and enjoy the adventure. Now, we always start in the same way, and that's by sitting on our bottoms and crossing our legs and bringing our hands together at our hearts and saying our secret yoga code word, which is Namaste. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. There. Now we're ready to begin. So let's have a look through the cosmonoculars and see who we're off to meet today. Joining your thumbs and fingers together, have a look through. Wow! Look at those colours. They're all spinning around. Those shapes. It's amazing. Oh, look, can you see the picture? It's a tiny T-Rex. It's Tiny, the baby T-Rex. Hello, Tiny. Oh, what's Tiny doing? He's doing yoga. He's doing woodchopper pose. This is so exciting. We're off to meet Tiny, the T-Rex. He's a young T-Rex, pretty much the same age as you. And to go and visit Tiny, we have to go back in time by about 100 million years. Now, here's the big secret. To go back in time, we have to cross over a rainbow. First, we have to make a rainbow. And for that, we need sun and rain. Let's start with the sun. Coming up to stand, reach your arms up to the sky and say hello to the sun. Hello, sun. Now fold all the way forwards, bending your knees a little bit and say hello to the earth. Hello, earth. Take one big ginormous step back behind you and start your sun engine with a beep, beep. Now take your other leg back, come down onto your belly, hands under your shoulders, untuck your toes and lift yourself up like a snake. Tuck your toes, lift your bottom up to the sky and let's hear your woofy dog sound. Woof, 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 woof. Lift up one of your legs and give it a wag like a tail and step it between your hands, starting your sun engine on the other side. Beep, beep. Step your other leg forwards and say hello to the earth again. Hello, earth. And reach all the way up to the sun and say hello to the sun. Hello, sun. And there it is. Now we need the rain. Let's use our fingers to pitter-patter on our heads and on our faces. Oh, what lovely rain. Let's go to our chests and our tummies and all the way down on our legs to our feet. Can we come back up again and do our arms? Oh, brilliant rain. And the other arm. And look, in the sky we've made a rainbow. This is what we're going to cross to go back in time. Come back to your 2 knees and stretch one leg out to the side. Take your arms wide and drop down your hand beside you. Then reach your other arm up and over your ear, making your rainbow pose. Now we need to do it on the other side to make a full rainbow. So we come back to 2 knees again. We stretch our other leg out to the other side and our arms out wide. We drop down onto our hand beside us and we reach our other arm up and over our ear, looking up to the sky like a brilliant rainbow. Oh, brilliant. This is going to be our bridge back in time. Sitting down on our bottoms, bend your knees, feet flat, hands behind you. As we lift up our bottoms, making our bridge, we cross over and go back in time to the time of the dinosaurs. Coming up to stand, everyone. Wow. Up ahead, we see Egg Mountain. This is where Tiny the T-Rex lives. We stand very still and tall like a mountain, taking in the world as it looked back in the time of the dinosaurs. There's so much water. And look, all the green. It's amazing. Let's climb up this mountain now and go find Tiny. We take big steps up the side of the mountain. Coming all the way back, take a big step forward with your foot. Big step, and back, and do it on the other side. Big step, and back. Can we do it again? Big step, and last time. Big step, and all the way back. Look, we've made it to the egg patch, the dinosaur egg patch. Sitting down on your bottoms, bend your knees and hug your arms around your legs. Now, can you lift up your toes and balance on your bottom like a little egg? Well done, everyone. Now, all of these eggs look like they've cracked. That means all the dinosaurs have hatched. And look, here comes Tiny the T-Rex, clumping towards us, making his Tiny the T-Rex sound. Standing all the way up, take your feet wide and fold forwards, taking hold of your ankles. And let's do some clumping. Clump, 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 clump. He makes his little T-Rex sound. And he comes up to stand, giving us a ginormous hug. Oh, lovely to see you, Tiny. Hooray! You've made it. I'm so glad. Let's go and celebrate and go to the candy cave and get some lovely candies and sweeties. My favourites are the Dino Pops. Well, we didn't know that dinosaurs like candy and sweets, did we? But we'll go and celebrate with Tiny. Here we are. At the candy cave. Take your arms out and up above your head, coming into your cave pose. Inside, we find it buzzing with lots and lots of bees, honeybees. Crossing your legs and sit yourself down. Take your fingers, close your ears and hum. Wow, that was a really good buzzy bee sound. And look, Tiny asks for his sweeties. Oh, please can I have some of the Dino Pops, please? And the bees wrap him up a whole bag of the Dino Pops in a nice leaf. Wrap them up. We say namaste to the bees. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Outside the candy cave, we take a little seat on a broken branch. Lying all the way down on your back, stretch your arms out to the side and lift up your knees. Take your knees over to one side and your head over to the other. Then take your legs up and over the top, over to the other side, and your head over to the opposite side. This is a wonderful broken branch, and we can sit here with Tiny and have a lovely chat. Coming up onto your feet, we're going to squat all the way down, bringing our elbows inside our knees, where we can share the Dino Pops with our friend Tiny the T-Rex. So what's it like being a dinosaur? Well, it's pretty cool actually. I've even got a wobbly tooth. Oh, we know all about wobbly teeth, don't we? It's really cool when you get your first one. Having a wobbly tooth's lots of fun. But the only problem is, he says, still eating the Dino Pops, I keep getting a toothache. I don't know why. Well, we look at him eating those Dino Pops and we wonder whether they might be the reason. He might be getting holes and cavities in his teeth. We also wonder whether he knows how to look after his teeth like we do. Maybe we should take him to go and visit someone with big teeth like him who can show him how. We go down into the shallow water where we meet Colonel Crockles, the crocodile. Lying on our sides, make your body as long as it can go and your arms up above your head. Open and close your arms, making big crocodile jaws. Oh, hello. Have you come to see my lovely teeth? Well, I went to visit Dr. Flossie, the lovely dentist, who showed me how to clean them every morning and every night. Also how I need to stay away from the sugary things. And I now have some little helpers who help me keep my teeth clean. Come and have a look. Oh, we prepare ourselves to come and have a look into Colonel Crockle's mouth. Coming back onto our knees, we tuck our toes and sit back, getting ready to head into his mouth. Coming onto all fours, we have a little look. Wow! Inside Colonel Crockles the crocodile's mouth are lots and lots of tweety plover birds. Coming up to your knees, arms wide, wrap them round and go tweet, 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 tweet. They're pecking away and cleaning Colonel Crockle's mouth, getting all of those sugar bugs and bits and bobs and goo out of them. Maybe Tiny the T-Rex could do with some of these. In fact, we think we should take Tiny to go and visit Dr. Flossie, the dentist. We head on through the undergrowth. Coming up to stand back into your dinosaur pose. Folding all the way forward, take hold of your ankles and clump away. Clump, 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 clump. We arrive at the gum tree where Dr. Flossie the dentist has her dental practice. Bringing your feet 1 foot on top of the other using your heel, hands together at your heart, grow your gum tree up nice and tall. And can you do a lovely big smile? Ding! Very nice. Let's try our gum tree on the other side. Bringing your other foot on top now, using your heel, hands together. Grow your tree up nice and tall. Let's open our branches this time. And another big smile. Ding! Lovely. We take a seat in the waiting area, coming down to sit on our bottoms, bending our knees, wrap your arms around your legs and lift up your toes, balancing in your egg pose, because Tiny huddles up. He's a bit nervous about being here. He's never been to the dentist before. He's not feeling very happy about it. But we tell him as long as you stay calm, it'll be fine. The dentist is always very gentle and will make your teeth feel better. It's time for Tiny's appointment, and so he takes a seat in the dentist's chair. Coming up to stand, lift your arms up to the sky, then bend your knees like you're sitting down in the chair. In comes Dr. Flossie, the dentist, who is in fact a crab. Sitting down on your bottom, bend your knees, feet flat, hands behind you. Lift yourself up. She diggers into Tiny's mouth. Digger, 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 counting all the teeth. Then she diggers the other way, checking them for holes and cavities. Digger, 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 digger. She sits herself down and uses one of her claws to have a little clean of all of those sugar bugs. She gets them all out. Then she uses her other claw to wobble Tiny's wobbly tooth. And all of a sudden, it comes out. Tiny didn't even notice. She sits up and she says, Tiny, now you need to clean your teeth every morning and every night and try to stay away from too many sugary things. We don't want holes and cavities in your teeth. And here is your wobbly tooth. You might want to put it under your pillow tonight. We say namaste to Dr. Flossie the dentist. Namaste. And on our way back to the egg patch, we help Tiny make a ginormous toothbrush. Turning around to sit the other way, stretch your legs out long. We take some of the ferns from the ground, fern bushes, to make the brush. Give your foot a little wobble, that can be the ferns. We attach them to a ginormous stick, stretching your leg all the way up. That can be the handle for the toothbrush. This is the most ginormous toothbrush we've ever seen. We then teach Tiny our special teeth cleaning song. Holding onto your foot, I'll sing the first line and then you sing it back. Ready? Brush, brush, brush your teeth. Brush them every day. Your turn. Next line. If you do not brush your teeth, they will rot away. Yay! Well done, everyone. Let's try it on the other side. Putting that foot down, take hold of the other one, and let's do our toothbrush move again. Ready? Brush, brush, brush your teeth. Keep them nice and clean. Your turn. Next line. If you do not brush your teeth, they'll turn brown and green. Your turn. Yay, well done, everyone. We put the toothbrush down and we've arrived back at the egg patch. Bringing your knees up, hug them round and lift up your toes to balance. Oh, Tiny shows us his bedroom in the moss. It's really cool. Now we explain about the tooth fairy, or should we call her the Dino Fairy, who might come tonight to get Tiny's tooth. We show Tiny what she looks like by doing our fairy dancer move. Coming up to stand, we take one arm to the side and the other arm to the sky. We hold our foot in our hand and we start to kick, 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 lifting it up behind us, trying not to wobble. And we put it all the way down. Well done, everyone. Let's try it on the other side. Turning the other way, hand to the side, other arm to the ceiling. Let's take hold of our foot in our hand and start to kick. Focus on a spot in front of you. Kick, 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 kick. Try not to wobble. Yay! And bring your foot all the way down. Well done, everyone. Now, we dig a little hole under Tiny's pillow for the tooth to go. Turning to the side, take your feet wide, crisscross your fingers behind your back, and after 3, we're going to fold forward and dig. Ready? 1, 2, 3, dig! And up. And again. 1, 2, 3, dig! And one last time, coming all the way up. Ready? 1, 2, 3, dig! Then we crouch all the way down on our toes as we put the little tooth, or should we say the big tooth, into the hole. Ooh. It makes us think, if we found this tooth back in our time, it would be a fossil. Cool. Look, it's starting to rain again. Coming up to stand, using your fingers to pitter-patter all over your head and your face. And look, the sun is still high in the sky. So let's reach up to the sun and say, hello, sun. Hello, sun. That means our rainbow is here. We better catch it so we can get home. We give Tiny a great big hug goodbye. We're really glad we helped him have his first visit to the dentist's, and we go catch our rainbow. Coming back to 2 knees, take your leg to the side, your arms out wide, drop down onto your hand and stretch your arm up and over your ear like a beautiful rainbow. Then come back to 2 knees, arms wide, stretch that leg to the side and drop down onto your hand on the other side. Then lift your arm up and over your ear, looking up to the sky. Another big beautiful rainbow. Wow! We cross over, making a bridge. Sitting on our bottoms, bend your knees, feet flat, hands behind you, and lift yourself up into your bridge pose. Oh, wow. We get back to our own time and we let our bottoms drop down to the floor. Oh, we're so glad to be home. We stretch our legs down in our lovely, lovely cosy beds. And we get ourselves feeling lovely and comfy, letting our arms rest down by our sides. We close our eyes and we think back to that moment in the waiting room where we helped Tiny learn how to be calm. And we breathe slowly now. So that we can bring that calmness back into our bodies right now. Oh, it feels very good to be this calm and this clear. We've had such fun in our adventure today. Meeting Tiny the T-Rex, Colonel Crockles, Egg Mountain, Dr. Flossie, and helping our lovely friend Tiny with his first appointment to the dentist's, his wobbly tooth. It's good that we know all about how to keep our teeth clean, and that it's good we don't eat too many sugary things and juices and fizzy drinks. We don't really want holes and cavities, do we? So we look after our teeth. We take some deep breaths. And then it's time for us to start to wake up, wiggling our toes, and then our fingers. And then bringing our knees up to our chest, giving them a little cuddle. Ooh, that's nice. And then rolling over onto our sides to come up to sit with our legs crossed and our hands together at our hearts to say our secret yoga code word to finish, just like we always do. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Well done, everyone. That was great. Thanks for coming to visit Tiny the T-Rex with me. You were amazing. Come back soon for another Cosmic Kids adventure. Bye-bye.
Welcome back. And wasn't that a fun one? Now, another shout out. A couple more. Hello to Andy, who is 5 and has been doing an amazing job with the Zen Dens, our mindfulness videos. Now, Andy loves the yoga, but the mindfulness has really been a hit. He's managed to do the hardest part in Minnie the Puppy, the Zen Den, which is the slow breathing, not 1 time, not 2 times, but 10 times. Wow. Well done, Andy. And the mindful walking video, which is amazing, Andy. Well done. And you did these not when you were 5, but when you were 4. How fantastic is that? I hope you try them again sometime. And thank you for the idea to do Encanto. I watched it last week and I absolutely loved it. I would really love to do it. I really would. It's such a great message in the story about celebrating each other no matter what. And such great music too. I have a dream that we can one day do a song with Lin-Manuel Miranda. I think he is amazing. And a big hello to TK, who is 4 and from New Zealand. This is definitely a yoga club for you, TK, as it's big on dinosaurs and I hope you love it. I also love that you enjoy videos with puppies and kittens too. More of them coming very soon. Now on we go to our next video and I'll be back afterwards with our final 2 shout outs. I'll see you after this.
Super Yoga!
Hello, sun pose. Rain pose. Rainbow pose. Bridge pose. Mountain pose. Cosmic egg. Look out! It's a dinosaur stampede! Cave pose. Crooked branch pose. Crocodile pose. Tweety bird pose. Tree pose. Crab pose. Treasure chest. Dancer pose. Digging pose.
Let's find out who we're having one more adventure with before bed. We look through our cosminoculars. Joining our thumbs and fingers together, have a look through. Ooh, look at the shapes and the colours, all spinning around and around. Lots of lovely patterns. Oh, can you see the picture? It's an alien! It's Bop, the little alien. Oh, what's Bop doing? He's doing yoga. He's doing a handstand. Wow, I bet having no gravity helps. Lowering our hands. Oh, this is very exciting. Now, Bop is a very cheeky little alien. So let's come up to stand and do our alien pose. Bringing our feet together, we turn our toes out wide. We bring our hands to the side and we waddle around saying, I am an alien, I am an alien. Now, Bop's mum and dad appear at his bedroom pod door. Holding our opposite elbows, we lift up our arms. 9 minutes to bed, Bop. Lowering our arms. 9 minutes to bed, but Bop feels wide awake. Surely that's plenty of time to have one last mission. Bop wiggles into his spacesuit. Bringing our feet together, arms by our side, we wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. He puts on his moon boots, lifting up one foot, trying not to wobble, stretching it forwards and pop, and putting it down. And the other side, lifting up the other one, trying not to wobble, stretching it forwards and pop, putting it down. What a fun adventure. And what a wonderful day. We've made the most of every second. And even though when our mummies and daddies tell us it's time for bed, we might still feel wide awake, we know that by having a good sleep, by resting and relaxing, we will have even more fun the next day, because we will feel so much better for having slept, for having rested our bodies. Let's enjoy this feeling of rest. Let's be happy when it's bedtime. And let's make the most of every sleep.
The Cosmic Kids Yoga Pose Universe. Dinosaur Pose.
Taking our legs nice and wide, we fold forwards and we clasp hold of our ankles with our hands. Now we lift up one of our feet and make a big clumpy dinosaur footprint with it. And on the other side, lift it up and clump. Now, Dinosaur Pose is really good for releasing the lower back and helping us get better coordinated. It's also a bit of a balance challenge. Let's keep clomping about like we're dinosaurs or monsters. Here we go. Clump, 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 clump. Uh-oh, looks like we've brought them back from extinction. Keep calm, everyone, and keep clumping. Clump, 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 clump. Clump. Dinosaur Pose.
Hello and welcome back. Now, before we head into the Zen Den and meet the I Can't monster, let's have our final couple of shout outs for today. Remember, if you want a shout out, you can email me at yogaclub@cosmickids.com and I will do your shout out in one of our upcoming yoga clubs. I do read all of the messages and I read everyone out in our yoga clubs with a shout out. Now, hello to Viviana, who wrote to request Descendants as a yoga theme. That would be really awesome, Viviana. Thank you so much for that idea. Then our final shout out today goes to Callin. Is it Callin? I hope so. Who is 7 and Jordan, who is 4. Also a little hello to Cara and Benny. Hello to you all in snowy Ohio. Maybe the snow's stopped falling now. It's great to hear how much you enjoy the Zen Dens and the Cosmic Kids YouTube channel. Thank you so much as well for that wonderful idea to do My Neighbour Totoro as a yoga adventure. I have to have a little look at that. And thank you for getting all of your amazing friends enjoying their yoga too. Right, into the next video we go now. Have fun in the rest of our yoga club and I will see you next time for another amazing yoga club. Bye!
Zen Den. Hello everyone, welcome to the Cosmic Kids Zen Den, your place to feel all calm and relaxed, and to help our minds stay healthy and happy. First, let's get comfy. Sitting on our bottoms, legs crossed, and a long straight back. We rest our hands on our knees and take a big deep breath. In through our nose and out through our mouth. Now let's get the Zen Den ready so we can really enjoy it. Let's have some sounds. Oh, look at these. Lots of great sounds to choose from. Let's pick a couple that help us feel all lovely and relaxed. Oh, a train quietly clickety-clacking along. And a calming rain shower. Oh, it's so lovely being inside when the rain is pouring outside and hearing it go pitter-patter on the windows. I feel all cosy and safe. How does it make you feel, I wonder? Now for a smell. Oh, these look interesting. Flower smell. Dog smell. Ah, yes. Let's smell the vanilla. Vanilla is a spice and it helps us feel calm and positive. Popcorn the dolphin loves vanilla ice cream. Have you noticed there's one thought that can pop up over and over again, especially when we're trying something for the first time? So, just imagine you are trying to do something, anything, balancing on one leg, reading a new big word, lying or sitting still, or solving a puzzle. As you try, often quite soon after you start, a very little but powerful thought pops into your mind. I can't do this. And we all get this when we try something for the first time. And the best way to make the I can't thought go away is to think, oh yes, I can. The I can't thought is like a little naughty monster who will suddenly jump in and make you feel all weak and annoyed and maybe even frustrated with what you are doing. All he ever says is, oh no, you can't. When the I can't monster appears and all these hard feelings start, it becomes even harder to do what you are doing. More thoughts appear. I'll never be able to do this. This is a waste of time. I'm bad at this. And each of these thoughts make it harder to do what you are trying to do. The I can't monster is always ready to jump out when you do something new, something for the first time. He's rubbing his hands together, just waiting for things to get difficult, which they always are when you first try something. So, be ready for him. The next time you are trying to do something, see if you can spot the very second the I can't monster pops into your head. When you spot it, smile to yourself, because just by spotting it, you will be able to squash it. And the thing that really squishes him is when you say back to him, oh yes, I can. Then he disappears into a puff of smoke. The more you practice saying, oh yes, I can, the weaker he becomes, and you get stronger and stronger. This is a Zen Den master skill. It means turning your I can't thought into a I will keep trying until I can thought. That's called positive thinking, and with that you will succeed. Learning to do anything just takes practice, and practice means doing it over and over again. I hope the next time you spot an I can't thought, you remember this, that you can tell the I can't monster, oh yes I can. I know you can. Keep up the practice to become a true Cosmic Kids Zen Den master. Bye bye!
There, now we're ready to begin. And as you can see, we're in a rather special park today where we might meet some dinosaurs. Two knees together, leg to the other side, arm to the sky, and let's open up this side. Ooh. Wow, look at it inside, coming all the way up to centre and all the way up to stand. Wow, it's so lush and green in here. It's amazing. Oh, can you hear that? Giving our ears a rub. Goodness me, that's a funny sound. Coming up onto our knees, everyone, and tucking up small like a little mouse. Ooh. Coming all the way up to sit. For you. I think they've gone. Well, that was exciting, wasn't it? Now, let's go in and explore the park a little bit further. We go over the bridge. Now we sweep our arms up high, crisscross our fingers and hold on as we go whoosh and whee all the way through the tree canopy. Wow, it's amazing up here. We can see a diplodocus. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. Oh, look, that's the walkie-talkie from base camp. Let's answer it. Receiving, come in, we are on the raft boat.
All operatives in the park, the dinosaurs have escaped.
Escaped?
An evacuation alert.
Dinosaurs?
We have a serious problem.
Problem? Okay. Oh, it seems to have stopped.
Now we need to hide. Coming down onto our knees, everyone, and tucking up nice and small. Here it comes for our sandwiches. Coming up to sit. Good you. Well done. It clearly enjoyed our sandwiches and off it went. We take our arms out nice and wide. We drop down onto one hand and we wave at the sky. Say hi sky, hi sky. We bring one foot in front of our knee and shoot our back leg out behind us, lifting our hip. And look, up in the sky, we see a whole flock of pterodactyls. Let's wave at the pterodactyls. Hi pterodactyls, hiya. Let's do our pod plane pose on the other side. Coming back to two knees, arms wide, we drop down onto our other hand. Let's give another wave to those pterodactyls. Hi pterodactyls! We bring our foot in front of our knee and shoot our back leg out behind us and lift up our hips as we go meow, flying all the way home. We take a moment to lie back and relax in our pod plane, coming to sit on our bottoms, legs long, rolling all the way down onto our backs. Our pod plane will take us home, keeping us nice and safe. It's so peaceful and fresh up here in the sky. What an amazing experience, an adventure. Weren't we lucky and brave to see all those amazing dinosaurs? It's very important whenever we see animals in their habitats that we treat them with respect. Whether we're in a park like this, we're diving in the ocean, or we're just out walking in the woods.